This segment is sponsored by SyCom Technologies.
Hire a Behaves Like a Hacker team and find out what kind of security gaps might be leaving you exposed. CEO Tom Critchie and Senior Security Engineer Darren Manners are here. Gentlemen, it's nice to have you.
Thanks.
You've been doing this. SyCom's been at this for a long time, 20 plus years in the community. You've probably seen it all, or is it always kind of, you got to stay right on it?
Well, thank you for recognizing our 20th anniversary. We're very proud of that. And over that period, you're right, we have to stay current. Today, we're still building important infrastructure networks. Hyper-converged networking and data centers are hot at the moment. We still do a lot of collaboration technology, video conferencing, and boy, security has to be part of everything we do with our customers.
It's really a B2B or business-to-business philosophy here. You work with a lot of businesses in this area, Greater Richmond region, to make sure that they are safe, and ultimately everyone is safe because they're working with everyone in the community. That's
correct. We've done security for a long time, selling equipment to play defense, we call it. But over the last 4 years, we've developed a cool technology that actually simulates attacking people's networks. So we call it Red Spy 365. That's probably all I can talk about technically. Darren should probably take it over from here.
And Darren?
Well, it's a hybrid offensive technology. It's a hybrid because we use automatic botnet technology to simulate the hackers, but it's really sort of offensive because it does actually mimic what the hackers do, whether it be email phishing, whether it be attacking. But the hybrid part really is also the human operator. That's the core element that we use. But we kind of just came up with looking at what hackers were doing in the real world and ported it to our world, to the defensive and offensive side of things. It's 24/7, 365. Most penetration tests, which what I do, they're pretty much point-in-time test. I go there, I do a test, I leave. This one takes it, expands upon it. It makes it 365 days, 24/7. That's where we become Red Spy 365. We're the red team. In military terms, that means offensive. And we spy on your network. We're looking for those gaps before the hackers try to find them.
So a business would hire you, you would come in and attack that system at any given time, possibly all the time, looking for those vulnerable points and making sure then when you find them, they're resolved and the business is protected.
Exactly. We took it to the next level. So traditional testing was the point-in-time test. We've expanded it 24/7, 365. So we're looking for those mistakes, we're looking for those misconfigurations. In fact, Rob Joyce, the head of the Tailored Access Operations at the NSA, said, the attackers are coming at you 24/7. You need to be doing something about that. And it's exactly what Red Spy 365 does.
As opposed to almost what I'm hearing, scheduled fire drill, where you know it's coming, you know to go to the hallway, you know to protect yourself. This is the opposite of that because it could happen at any time and possibly all the time.
Exactly, because literally, a point-in-time test won't tell you what you're going to look like tomorrow. That's what Red Spy 365 is great at.
Is this for a business that's just super huge, gigantic, that has a lot to worry about?
That's a great question. We have developed a solution to fit for small businesses and for large businesses. There's a light version and there's a pro version. It really depends on the customer's needs. I'll tell you though, it really depends on how secure you need your data to be, and that sometimes doesn't matter how big you are. There are small companies that really need to protect their data, and they're great candidates for this, and we've priced it accordingly.
And for everybody watching right now who may be saying, well, I'm not a business owner, but it is something that's top of mind. The one thing that we hear often, Darren, I'm going to put you on the spot here, is changing this password. Do we need to be doing this all the time, or you just find a really good one that works?
No, absolutely. Change it all the time. But also, there's two thoughts about that. You know, as administrators, as IT guys, we think about how is it stored, how is it encrypted, where, you know, is it secure in its location? As a user, you're thinking uppercase, lowercase, over, you know, a certain amount of characters. So change it as often as you can, and don't give it out to everybody, and try and use ones for different sites as well.
My favorite thing, and Mom, I got to call you out on this, is changing it and then writing it down. And then you write it down somewhere. So I know we've got some steps to make there, but she's working on it. Maybe Red Spy can keep her, you know, in line. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. Appreciate it. We're going to share some information. Learn more about SyCom Technologies by visiting redspy365.com or call 262-7100. Congratulations on that 20th anniversary. That's a big deal.